Pokémon, a world of cheerful adventure, friendship, and childhood innocence. But for millions of players who started their journey in 1996, that innocence was shattered by one 4-minute loop of audio. It wasn't a glitch, it wasn't a virus, it was sound. This is the Lavender Town Syndrome, the terrifying urban legend that claims a simple 8-bit soundtrack was engineered to harm. Reports surfaced in Japan of severe headaches, crippling nausea, and even psychological distress in children who listened to the original music in the Pokémon Tower. Did Nintendo knowingly release a track designed to cause a panic? Was this music quietly fixed in later versions to cover up a catastrophic mistake? Tonight, Bitbox dives into the forbidden frequency, the sound that became a legend of terror. The problem starts with the technology of the original Game Boy. Its fortunate sound chip was basic, but potent. The composer for the games, Junichi Masuda, intentionally made the Lavender Town music sound chilling, using sharp, high-pitched notes to convey a sense of dread and unease. But the legend claims it went beyond artistic choice. Music analysts later suggested that the original Japanese track contained unusually high binaural tones, slightly different frequencies playing in each ear known to affect brainwaves. Furthermore, the track used a specific frequency range that is notoriously more audible and potentially painful to young ears, whose auditory canals are more sensitive than those of adults. Its audio design pushed to its limit, exploiting the very boundaries of the hardware and the player's perception. The high-pitched metallic chimes combined with the disc-repeating low drone created a palpable sense of vertigo and panic. The very sound was a glitch. If the reports were true and if the sound truly caused physical distress, it was a devastating betrayal of trust by a console manufacturer. The core of the syndrome is built on fear and rumor. The legend alleges that after the 1996 release of Red and Green in Japan, there was a noticeable spike in childhood suicides and unexplained illnesses, all linked to children who had recently passed through Lavender Town. This narrative, of course, has been widely discredited by official sources. The Lavender Town Syndrome is a textbook creepypasta, a modern digital urban legend. But that doesn't make the story less important. The power of the legend lies in its specificity. It came with evidence, the terrifying sound file itself. Players shared the music, often warning others not to listen past the 2-minute mark. This self-perpetuating cycle of fear created a mass psychological reaction. It amplified the fear that we, as players, are vulnerable to the media we consume. Like Polybius, it suggests our favorite escape mechanisms harbor hidden dangers. Now, for the most intriguing piece of the conspiracy, the change, it is a factual reality that when Pokémon was released internationally as Red and Blue, and in later versions like Yellow, the Lavender Town music was subtly altered. The highest, most piercing notes were softened, and the overall mix was made less harsh. Why the change? The conspiracy suggests this was Nintendo's quiet attempt at a recall, fixing the audio without admitting the catastrophic mistake. But the logical explanation is simpler. Japanese and Western versions often undergo subtle localization changes for tonal reasons. The music was simply made less unnerving to appeal to a broader global audience, especially after receiving feedback on how creepy the original track was. Regardless of the motive, the fact that Nintendo altered the music is the fuel that keeps the Syndrome legend burning bright. It makes the question linger. If there was nothing wrong, why did they fix it? Whether it was mass hysteria or a simple artistic change, the Lavender Town Syndrome teaches us that sound can be a weapon of fear more powerful than any monster in the game. It's the ultimate hidden danger. A code that you can hear but not see. The terror of Polybius was visual control. The terror of Lavender Town was auditory control there. Feared that the very frequency of the sound could hijack your mind. Thank you for exploring the forbidden frequency with Bitbox. What other gaming legends do you want us to investigate? Tell us in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss our next and as always, watch what you play and what you listen to.